vaccine issues behind all of it. The control of humanity is still the vaccine. It's going to be a vaccine passport.
Yeah.
All of the digital ID is for vaccines.
That's right.
It's for pharma. You're absolutely right. And because I think if you're really being honest, any major leader in these huge nations watching the world grow, they all have to have conversations about resources. Do we have enough resources? And we can argue whether or not they're trying to reduce population with the COVID vaccine now. But what you have to know, and when you look at Club of Rome and you look at all of the writings that have come for decades, if not centuries, population control is the dream of all leadership. And there is no better way to control population than a vaccine program where people will just line up, take whatever injections you'll give them, never ask a question, don't know the name of it, say, why'd you get the hepatitis B? Because it's the first one that they give you. Once you're in that mindset, you can be injected with whatever you need. And let me point out, there have already been fertility vaccines used in Kenya, used in India. We use vaccines on the deer population in America to just stop the fertility of deer. So vaccines being used for fertility is in the writing, it's in the plan, and they want a system that you just have to show up. And then you want to talk about selection. I mean, how will you ever know? Why are the rich people all doing fine? Why does that neighborhood that's poor not able to have children? All of that is controlled in a vaccine program. All that has to happen through digital IDs. How do you know? Well, my ID, boop, they get the little, you're getting the orange shot, that one gets the green shot. All of that is our future. We are so close to that dystopian nightmare. But again, I don't say that to be debilitating. You can't be afraid of it. Look what we've achieved. But what you have to realize is the people on this stage are not enough to change this. It's going to take all of us. This is literally a founding fathers moment. I remember being in history classes and dreaming about, could you imagine if you were in that moment where, George Washington and people were going to cross this frozen river why, and they did, and changed the course of history. Man, that's never, we were so comfortable, like nothing interesting looked like it was going to happen in our lifetime, and now suddenly shutdown of the world that we live in, forced to be in our homes, our schooling taken away, our churches shut down, our liquor stores kept open, injected with a product that wasn't even properly tested, cancer now running rampant from that, building viruses that are escaping, and our biggest problem are the viruses we're making, not the ones we're fighting. Folks, it is on. This is that moment, the fact that we're winning, we've got to not just be winning, we have to win this. What we're looking at right out in this audience, our generation, this moment, we are writing the history books right now as we speak. And we will either go down as the greatest generation that ever lived, or the one that failed and lost everything. We are on the precipice of total authoritarian control. The United States of America is almost the only nation not falling for it. Maybe you could argue Russia, which someone pointed out to me the other day, for what that's worth. But we stand for something in this country. We stand for the power of the individual. We're the only nation like it. And when you see all of our education systems, that is the greater good of everybody over the individual, that might sound great on Star Trek. That is not what this country was founded on. Our country was founded on, you know what greatness would be? Is if everyone finds the greatest part of themselves, if they become the dynamic, God-given, filled creation of God in the image and likeness of, if they express themselves completely and focus on doing that thing they're on this earth to do, we as a nation will be a greater whole. We'll be a greater body of people. We are called upon to be the best of ourselves. That's what our founding fathers demanded. That is what this moment demands. And I believe if we focus on that, we will stop this insanity. But it is going to take everybody. And if you feel like you want to be asleep at the wheel, then we'll have to live with that. We'll have to live with wherever this goes. This is our moment.